Good morning. Well, I'm here with Andy and Billy Bob, and it's a beautiful frosty morning, and we've parked at Grasmere on the A591 in the layby, which is free. Absolutely chock-a-block it is. But it's a beautiful day, so I'm not surprised. And today we are going to do Stone Arthur, possibly Great Rigg, over to Heron Pike, Nab Scar, and then down to Alcock Tarn. It's about a 6.5 mile route, something like that. I've had to start a bit later because I've just finished work, so we'll see how much time we've got. I might have to omit Great Rigg, but we're not sure yet. So I hope you join us on my wee adventure. Catch you all in a bit. Here he is. So the path heads up to the left once you head through the gate. There's a sign, Stone Arthur left and Alcock Tarn straight on. That is Alcock Tarn up there, and we'll come back via this route. So we're going to head left along the wall and up some steps. Yep, now we've got a whole load of steep steps. So once the path flattens up a little bit, it heads along, traversing up to there, and it will head back up onto Stone Arthur. So you can either head up more directly, steeper up the side, straight on to Stone Arthur or the viewpoint, or you can head more around the back and then just double back on yourself to get the viewpoint, which is so worth it. I'll show you once we're up there. The steep way it is then, I guess. So the viewpoint on Stone Arthur, I'll just show you a fantastic view, worth the never-ending steep climb. What a morning. I'll just take you down here. Bear with. Let's go to the edge of these crags. Get the uninterrupted view. What do you think, really? Up here? Up here? There we go. Wow. Oh, you can see over to Windermere, Coniston, Grasmere in the foreground, the Coniston Fells. You've got Silver Howe, Great Rigg, the Langdales. Oh, you've got Helm Crag in the foreground. You've got what would be Steel Fell, is it? Steel Fell, the Greenburn Horseshoe, Alscarf behind that, Dunmel Ways, Seat Sandal, and there is Great Rigg right in the distance there, the furthest hill. And you can see our ridge walk from Great Rigg on a lovely ridge over to Heron Pike, Nab Scar, which you can't see, it's behind Heron Pike there, but we'll come back on a traverse path, nice and easy, to Alcock Tarn. There you can see it glistening in the sun, and then down steeply back to Greenside Gill, back to where we parked the car, which you can see right down there on the A591 in the layby. We're leaving Stone Arthur now. I'm going to head up the knobbly rocky ridge, heading towards the ridge line of Great Rigg. It is freezing. What a bitter wind, right in our faces. Just go for it. The clarity today is amazing. You can see right in the far distance over to Pillar and Great Gable. You've got the Scar Fells there, slight dusting of snow on them. You've got Bow Fell, the Crinkles, Pike of Blisco, the Langdales as well, and the Coniston Fells. And you can see right over to the coast. What a day. So we've reached the ridge now, and it's not that much further to Great Rigg up there. I'll just pan you round. That will be the Fairfield Horseshoe. So you've got Hart Crag, Dove Crag, This is the other part of the Fairfield Horseshoe. This is going to be our descent route along this ridge to Heron Pike, Nab Scar, down to Alcock Tarn to the right, back down to Greenside Gill. There's Stone Arthur. So if you're doing the Fairfield Horseshoe, you've got to do an out and back to Stone Arthur. But we're just going to head up this ridge now up to Great Rigg.
Is it? You can straighten it now, you know.
So the summit of Great Rigg. What a day. That's our descent route over there. The Fairfield Horseshoe. Up there, not that much further actually, is Fairfield. Helvellyn, Nethermost Pike, Doddlewagon Pike, Seat Sandal. Wow, what a day.
Hello.
So we're just heading back down off Great Rigg, and we're going to do that lovely ridge over to Heron Pike. So that's looking back to Great Rigg. Fairfield behind, Hart Crag, Dove Crag. We'd have High Pike and Low Pike down into Ambleside. And our ridge off, or our ridge along to Nab Scar. So we're making our way now towards Heron Pike, but first we're going to stop off at Heron Pike North Top, which is the hillock nearest us, and we're going to have our lunch on there as it's 1:30 now.
just slippery fucking thing.
You can't get hold of the ice.
Can you not get it either? Aha! There we go. Yeah, Billy.
Look at the light over there. Heron Crag, Calf Crag, Sergeant Man, the Langdales, Scarfells. Looking back to Great Rigg, Fairfield, Hut Crag. So that's our view of our lunch spot, just down from Heron Pike North Top. That's Heron Pike in the foreground there, and you've got Windermere. Baby! Look at the light now. Heron Pike, which we're heading towards now, and beyond that will be Nab Scar. Let's get over there because we're going to get a sunset. It's setting already. Wow, the view on Heron Pike. Just wow, it's light. Looking back, a nice sunset, I think. Okay, so we're going to head off Heron Pike and we're going to head towards Nab Scar. We've still got to get to Nab Scar, down to Alcock Tarn. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to be at Alcock Tarn before it gets dark. It's actually 2:15 now. I'm not quite sure how long it takes to get to Nab Scar, I can't remember from here. I'll bring you back when we're on Nab Scar. That's Grasmere down there. And you can see Nab Scar just down there. We're heading for. So that is Nab Scar in the middle foreground. So hopefully another 15 minutes to the summit of that. Nab Scar summit for sunset. That's looking back to Heron Pike, our descent route. So we're going to descend from Nab Scar. There's a traverse path going down the fell side and you can just see Alcock Tarn there. That's where we're heading for next. Grasmere. There's a cairn, quite a large cairn, as I say, heading for Alcock Tarn now. It's a really easy gradient, this path, heading down from Nab Scar to Alcock Tarn. There's no difficulty on this traverse path at all. There we go, Alcock Tarn. I'm just loving the rays, look at that. Oh, we proper raced down from Heron Pike. We did Heron Pike over to Nab Scar and down to Alcock Tarn in about half an hour. But we made it. We're here whilst it's still light. Got a beautiful sunset behind me. Over, I think that's the Coniston Fells. Wow. What a place for sunset.
Isn't it pretty?
So if you go that way and through that gate and down, that will take you down the coffin route back to Rydal. So you can park at Rydal and obviously do the full Fairfield Horseshoe, or you can park at Rydal and just do Nab Scar and come down this traverse path to Alcock Tarn and back down the coffin route, which is about a 4-mile route, which is a really lovely, easy, small walk and great for sunset. Watch that fantastic sunset, and we're now going to head away from Alcock Tarn back towards Greenside Gill. We're still getting fantastic light. Look at Stone Arthur now. That was our first hill of the day. That would be an amazing sunset location. Thank you. So the path zigzags its way down very steeply. That is Stone Arthur in front. and the path zigzags down there towards Greenside Gill, down to those trees. And there's the A591 and the lay-by where we parked the car. Just looking down towards Greenside Gill, and there's a dam area there. And you can see our route earlier that we took. We headed up the side of those trees and traversed along up to about there and then back to summit Stone Arthur. Yeah, it's the giant seat now. So we're nearly back at the car, so we're going to say goodbye.
Au revoir.
Always been posh. It was a lovely, fantastic walk and an amazing sunset. So I hope you enjoyed our wee adventure. I'd say about 6.5 to 7 miles. And how many Wainwrights? It is Stone Arthur, Great Rigg and Nab Scar, so 3 Wainwrights. And a lovely ridge route.
And a few burkids.
Oh, and a couple of burkids.
Thrown
in. So if you like my content, please consider subscribing. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me already. My mouth's gone cold. And I want to say a big thank you, because I've reached over 1,000 subscribers now. So much appreciated to everybody that supported me through my journey.
That's me.
So thank you very, very much. It's so much appreciated.
And thank you from me.
So I'm going to say goodbye.
Bye.
Catch you all again on another adventure very soon. The giant seat. Bye. Good morning and welcome to Map and Scissor Time, and this is a route for Stone Arthur, Great Rigg, over the ridge to Heron Pike, Nab Scar, and down to Alcock Tarn, back to Grasmere. And we parked on the A591 in the free lay-by, room for about 30 cars at this point here, and you walk up the lane heading towards a public footpath here to follow along Greenside Gill. And it's a really nice path along the gill here on a proper track heading uphill to reach through a gate and then a junction here. Now this is our ascent route. This here will be our return route, our descent route. So when you get through the gate, you want to head left, heading up some pitched steps, heading quite steeply initially, and then you get to a flattish level here where it starts to level up a little bit, and then you head up the fell side, reaching the summit cairn on a very rocky promontory outcrop. Great views on Stone Arthur. The summit is just a rock outcrop, and you're looking over the Grasmere Valley and up Dunmail Raise. Great views. So great views over the Langdales, over to Windermere on a clear day, the coast, and the Coniston Fells. Quite a dramatic, airy feel when you're on the edge here. And then you're going to head along some rocky outcrops on a grassy trod heading up towards the Fairfield Horseshoe route, and we were going to aim just up to Great Rigg, 766 metres. If you continue on, that will take you to Fairfield and round the Fairfield Horseshoe, which is a very popular route. So we were heading back from Great Rigg to head along the lovely ridge. Great views down in the Rydal Valley and over the Fairfield Horseshoe, over to Windermere. And you follow along, heading towards Heron Pike. From Heron Pike, you're heading down towards Nab Scar, which is the cairn here. If I remember rightly, I think it's 433 metres, something like that. This is where you turn back from Nab Scar as we're heading down towards Alcock Tarn on a really easy traverse path. So you head back on yourself towards Lord Crag. Sorry, my phone keeps switching itself off. Heading towards Lord Crag, and there's a cairn here which directs you. The path isn't actually on this old OS map, but if you follow the cairn, there is a visible path heading down towards Alcock Tarn. We had a lovely sunset at Alcock Tarn. It really was lovely, as this was very still. Then you're aiming along this far side of Alcock Tarn on this path here, and it will zigzag all the way down towards Greenside Gill in this kind of fashion. There's a bridge that you cross over Greenside Gill onto this far side, back towards this gate here along the Greenside Gill, back along the track to the A591. It's about 6.5 mile route, 3 Wainwrights. Fantastic walk to do a sunset, especially in the winter time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you all again on another adventure very soon. Bye for now.